is how Hellraisers exploited their set plays. So we have to see how Titan have adjusted, because they all have adjusted. All these teams watch their demos and see, we had a problem here, how do we fix this problem, etc. So we have to bear that in mind as well. Titan may have something else in store.
And we're already seeing kind of a 4-man kind of movement stack towards the A site, and this is going to allow a push on Squeaky from two of the players if they want to, or just MBK. We've seen them do it sometimes. Titan like to do it.
Interestingly, NBK has gone for the standard pistol on this occasion, gone for the armor instead of the CZ.
That was definitely well done by Kenny Esther. That's a free pick early on in the round, and MBK was just spotting. And I think maybe he kind of died more or less, not necessarily on purpose, but they're moving towards A now, and actually this is good for LDLC.
You have to bear in mind once again the lack of information with regards to where the bomb is. Although when Apex does peek on the B bomb site and the A bomb site, it will all become known.
The three-pronged attack is ready. It's coming in, and LDLC are pushed to a very, very hard defense. It's not quite going their way just yet. Titan doing a great job, and Maynard going to catch the flank. Shox will go down. Happy now coming in from the pickup truck, but it's not looking so good for him. With 5 players still alive, a few of them being tagged, but no one below 70 really. So that's going to be the frag, and that's a 5-man clear sweep.
Face down. He looks like a seal.
And okay, one thing about this, right? Because they got no frags, if one of them had gotten a single frag, they can afford a scout, and that's actually can be used very well on this map in certain spots.
Oh wow, LDLC no scouts. This is interesting.
Yeah,
it's like a chicken shop with no chicken, DDK.
And if they had scouts to combine with the CZs, that can be really good in this map. But I mean, they still have CZs, so they're not.
They've gone full armor, helmet, CZs, everything. 5-7 on Kirishima.
This is
I respect that. Oh, the timing, the timing. I have never seen more closer timing than that peak just there.
And this is risky because if LDLC don't actually do damage here, then they are in a very bad position, and Titan are going to have a big economy and they can't do anything about it. So a lot of pressure is on LDLC to actually make this buy work. It has to work. First kill comes in. Going to get a bit aggressive. Shox will go down. Kali, though, working that ump. Working the ump. Does take down Smiths. So 3-on-3 though. So LDLC doing a decent job so far with their crazy expensive buy.
Titan still have enough time on the clock to win this round as well. 50 seconds remaining, 3 versus 2 now. They do have the rifles, but up against this armor, Kirishima could do some serious work here with that 5-7. If they do peek him on the bomb site, he will be in a one-shot death situation. If he pops them in the face, they're going to be done. That will be a wrap. We've got Kali looking for the flank now as the clock does run down, so you may have heard a footstep here. Happy not going to get the frag, and they're going to go towards the B bomb site now, but Kirishima needs to get back on the site because he's losing his advantage here.
We're going to actually be able to pick up the weapon. And I've got to say, the UMP is actually a really nice choice from Kali. Of course, the SMG is getting the buff to the armor penetration, and against the... They know that LDLC, or they could very much wager that LDLC were going to actually buy up some armor and pistols. So, especially after losing... Oh, sorry, killing nobody. And I can see Kiyoshima coming in for the one-on-one. If LDLC win this round, that's going to be huge. Titan, Kali coming around the corner, will take the frag. Good timing there, as he did hear the stepping. And that's a 2-0 opening for Titan.
Now the scout's coming out here. Only one. Are we going to see another one?
This is LDLC. Just they did damage. They know they did a lot of damage. They're going to keep the pressure on.
Confirmed double scout. We've got not one but 2 scout. We've got his and hers right now.
And a deagle on Kiyoshima. This is so awesome. I love when LDLC puts so much focus on economy pressure. It's so smart. And never let the opponents play their game. Always keep the situations awkward for your opponents. And Titans so far have to... They know that there's a scout out there, so they can reasonably assume that they've bought up. Probably maybe another scout and some CZs and stuff. So they
have to be careful though, because they don't know how many scouts there are. And they know that LDLC are capable of 4 scouts, which means even if they try and face the scouts together, they could all get slaughtered. So, like, what's the solution?
Oh my god, Shox with a triple! That scout is proving very effective, and now things get really awkward. Another great shot from Shox. That's a 4-man takedown. Beautiful stuff there from Shoxy, and this is the problem. I think Titan, after getting tagged down by the scout at first, they were like, alright guys, we can't keep peeking these scouts. We've got to hit somewhere together. And then Titan just like LDLC, sorry, they just pushed and they didn't let Titan set up for a combined effort.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say with multiple scouts, but it didn't take multiple scouts. All it took was Shoxy
Yeah.
taking out 4 people, 2 at once.
I think he got 2 doubles.
He got 1 double. He
tagged?
killed 1 at the end. He killed 4 people in total, 2 at the same time, 1 at the end.
But I think
and
one was
prior to
like,
that.
one of the shots was like, it tagged 2 guys at once, I think. But
Yeah,
maybe I'm
he killed 2 guys at once.
No, but I think he did that twice.
Okay,
Anyway.
but he only got a double frag once.
Yes. And
What
now,
a beautiful arch on that grenade.
I mean, Titan are just going to go for it. They fought up. They try to do what they can. If they can take this round down, they can keep things within a reasonable scope to take the game back into hand. But it's not looking like it's going to go that way. Apex is left alive, does get tagged by the scout. James, LDLC, they've been doing these scout buys.
Scout Jesus.
And they
I used to rib them about using the scouts and always failing with them, but they stuck at it and they've made it work now. Now they're kind of the masters of the scout.
Honestly, I've always been a fan of it. I think it's really, the theory is smart, but it's hard to execute well with it, I think.
Indeed it is.
It's quite a unique weapon, actually, in how you use it. In many respects. Just
Yeah.
the movement speed of it and the ability for the jump shots, it changes how you position yourself and tactics completely.
It's not even so much about the jump shots anymore. It's just that there are so many of them that it's really just like, how do you approach them? I don't know if we have any of these teams have anti-scout strats at the moment. I feel like they don't. Like, no team has anti-scout strats, and it's becoming more and more apparent that people need them as the meta game continues to change.
I think Titan were going to address it. Like, they were beginning to address that well in that round because the worst thing that is getting picked off by the scouts. Like, engaging in a pick play against scouts. That's the worst. That you're playing to their strength then.
Yeah.
So you want to try to hit a site together. And I think Titan were going to do that, but Shox just pushed B storage and just destroyed them. I mean, they didn't get to do that. That was
LDLC have lost 1 player here only, NBK, and Kali is the last man standing for Titan here. Going to be looking to get some more damage done. Does get shots through the wall, and Happy comes in for the final execution there. He will lie next to his teammate, and the AWP will come straight out for Kenny S.
Alright, so what do you expect here?
AWP and other guns.
I want to see if he will go for the timing pick on middle.
Where is he?
He doesn't have Apex. Obviously has the better spawn, but he might still be able to go for it. You can still do it even if you get smoked off. Just go for the flick and see. If
We
you
saw
get
what
lucky.
happened last time Apex had a better spawn, so maybe keep it in the hands of the specialist.
Alright, so he's going to go for the just that blocks the boost. They tried to boost. He had the timing to actually stop the boost up there. So it looks like they're going to actually kind of jump around. Happy's going to spot Kali in the door, and in they come now. And Kali's didn't quite go out in time, but still has the angle towards NBK. NBK's going to get the frag though. This is not looking so good, is it? For
No,
Titan?
it isn't.
So they need to find a pick or something. It's likely that they're going to leave that to Kenny S, and if Kenny S can create an opening, then it's game on. But if he's unable to do that, then it's back to the drawing board. But so they might
have 2 smokes here, a bunch of flashbangs, and a Molotov. How are they going to win this round?
So there's actually Existence that gets boosted up as they go for the take here towards middle.
Oh, if they rotate into B, that could be the answer here. But Kenny S is still in A main with the bomb.
Oh,
Oh dear.
wow, great work there from MBK. Kenny is going to take him out though, and he's going to be able to actually get the bomb down. Smith is in close proximity, however, but a nice smoke will deal with that. Kenny is certainly in a great position now. Has 24 health, but he's got an AWP. He just has to make sure he doesn't miss. Oh, great shot there. The quick scope onto Shox, just jumping through the smoke, dodging.
Did he
Smith.
just war him?
AWP versus AWP. I think he may have gotten a slight tag there. Going for the play there. Gonna miss the no scope onto Smith. As Smith plays around, tries to find the angle, but Kenny S is
He's going to make Kenny die.
puking so effectively. Oh, does he have enough time? I don't think he does. And Smith won't get it. Kenny S. What an amazing save from him. And LDLC, they played that so well, both jumping in together through the smoke. That should work. That should work.
I think Kenny walled Smith's in the foot.
Yeah, I think
as well.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's like 20 damage or something.
He is so dangerous. It's ridiculous. But it is 3-3. So Titan getting back into it now, and that's not a bad score so far. Half the rounds when there's 6 rounds at the moment. That's, you know, it could be worse for Titan. Could be much worse. It was a lot worse as well. But things looking a bit rosier for them at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the money. And both teams poor. LDLC doing a little bit better, but not fantastic by any means.
I think that was interesting that Smith chose for the Molotov straight away onto the boost spot there. A lot of teams have started to, when they take mid, do it delayed. And perhaps they think that because Kenny S was AWPing. Didn't Kenny S have an AWP?
He died.
Oh, of course, the bomb took him down. I'm crazy.
Oh, Smith killed him.
Smith killed him. All right. So I am crazy. Either way, Shox will make a pick towards Maniac. And in comes the delayed take of middle, which is very much the metagame at the moment. And Smith is ready around white box. Doesn't get quite effectively flashed. In fact, it is the teammates getting flashed. And Smith picks up 2 frags because of it. And that's a 2-on-4.
30 seconds remaining on the clock here for Titan. NBK does go down from Kenny S, but LDLC do clean it up pretty quickly there, and they survive with 3 people, 2 AWPs, and that's going to be really important for their economy. You can see the money on the Titan side. They are going to be forced into an eco here, and you can see Maniacs, Apex, Existence, Kenny S, and Kaylee, the whole team, all under $2,000, so they're not going to be able to buy anything, not even P250s here, as I say that. 4 P250s come out, basically. But again, if they don't make this work, then they're going to be really damn poor in the next round, and they're not going to be able to buy. Oh,
I think they're doing the boost on the truck there with Kenny.
Oh, they're going all in here with this force buy, actually.
Oh, they dropped off.
So they're playing to win this round. They do not want to lose this round whatsoever. So they're opting for a risk here to try and keep the CT economy down, because if they run away with it, then that means AWPs all day long.
So it was a decent setup, actually, both in the vent room there, but it's already Kiyoshima to go down. Only 1 frag found. Happy coming in at a very timely moment. Very well played. Shox was just hiding at the back of the back box, and looks like reinforcements came in time, and LDLC clean up.
Now, Titan got the bomb down. That's extremely important there, and that will make that round a little bit more worthwhile. But you can see it's going to be another force buy if they choose to proceed in such a way with this round. I think they were going for a bomb plant, but also massive damage to LDLC. Only 1 person fell from LDLC, so I don't know how useful that round was to them. You can see, again, they've gone for the P250s and the CZs. Existence and Cali going to be on the Glocks for the time being. Existence with 2 flashes on a smoke, so it looks like they might be trying to go for a play where another bomb plant goes down. Existence is going to be the man. You can see why he's always last man standing as well, because he's the one doing all the setups for his team to get the frags with the smokes, with the flashbangs.
Does seem like perhaps they are interested in a bit of a delayed middle take, but there are the players here to deal with it. Kiyoshima down below the boost, going to find himself the kill onto Kenny S as they make their way in, and so far is dealing a lot of damage. They don't have much in the way of armor or anything like that, but they are getting the kills. 2 men from LDLC have fallen. Apex coming in from the side, takes down Happy as well. Oh my goodness, what is this? 3 players going down in quick succession, and that mid-take turned into a round win for Titan as their timings were perfect, and they picked up the AWPs.
They picked up 2 AWPs, and they won that round with 2 guys just with Glocks as well, which is pretty damn impressive, because those things do next to no damage against armor. So that is a huge round for Titan, and great play there by Existence too. What? 3 AWPs on LDLC? They're not having any of this. We gave you 2 AWPs, we're going to buy 3. Holy potatoes.
This is interesting right now. So we have Happy on A by himself. We have Shox, who is on the B storage angle, and Smith is in middle. So they've spread the AWPs out into the 3 most effective locations.
They are all in right now. The thing is, that's the last thing you expect in this situation, but Cali does get the advantage on N, Beard, K. So that's going to be 1 rifler down, 3 AWPs remaining. So the game is not up yet for LDLC.
They're trying to get some info. It's not going to happen.
Now they have a problem, because if they lose the site, how do you retake it with 3 AWPs? Kenny S does get AWPed through the doors here, so they know there's an AWP on A, which may make them rotate to B, but we have Shoxy with the AWP. He's going to go down to Cali as well, who's killing people on both sides here, so this round is proving disastrous so far for LDLC.
Yeah, and Happy can't quite get himself into a position to actually punish through to the vents area, and this is not going to go the way of LDLC, so the triple orb's not really working out. And yeah, I mean, they went for a bit of a gamble when they pushed Kiyoshima and B storage, but I think after losing a man early, they wanted to get the info to try to see what was happening. It's always pretty risky as the CTs. That was a nice tag, actually.
Saved by the barrel is existent.
Yeah.
Those toxic barrels. Just saving his gonads there, but will Smith's his gonads be saved? No, Baynet gets the kill after the fact. And Happy's going to be last AWP standing,
Wow.
and that is a colossal round for Titan. So much money spent by LDLC. They could have had 5 AWPs on Titan if they wanted it. They were all on the floor.
3
I'm not
orbs.
recommending that, but I mean, technically that was possible.
So in AWPs alone, that's 15k in AWPs alone. Oh my
And
God.
because Titan picked up 2 AWPs in the previous round that they didn't pay for, look at the money on their team
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
All of a sudden, they're rolling in it.
Rolling in
They're
dough.
throwing money at girls in bikinis right now.
Yeah, it's looking really, really good for them. Which is good work, definitely playing very, very safe economically. So we're at a tied game at the moment, and Happy might actually find himself a good angle. Does get taken down though by Kali. And of course, having looked at the economy, we can see that yeah, this is even if they lose this one, well, that's 1900. So they're still not really on a great buy. They might even have to eco twice. Have to see what they decide to do. And
Is this where the tide turns?
it could very well turn into something very magnificent for Titan. Shock's going to pick up the AK-47 though, get himself another kill. 3 players left for Titan, 2 of which very low. Kiyoshima in a good position as well as MBK.
Ooh, that nade. They basically have a crossfire here now.
Oh, Kiyoshima going down. Could have done something very, very, very good for LDLC in that round. That could have made it a 2-on-2 in a weapon.
The
so
tide is turning indeed. Titan on the wave machine right now.
So MBK going to come in from the back, and he doesn't have a kit, so as soon as the bomb goes down, he's got very little time to actually...
Is he going to go
clean
for
up.
this, or is he going to try and pick up an AWP?
Well, he should probably try to go for the weapon, and it looks like he's going to go for it indeed. There is a player very close, and he's going to be very aware that they're going to try to bait this weapon. Does get the shot, though. And MBK just has to survive with this AWP now. Let's see if he's up to the task. They're actually rotating one player, looks like, towards A to cover that. So MBK's picked a good position. And Kali sure as hell isn't going to run himself towards MBK. I mean, they are pretty rich, but after losing 3 players already, they probably don't want to lose anybody else. And it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, there's a lot of rounds to go here, and they're not that rich. Because when you have the AWPs, I mean, that money can disappear quite quickly, as we saw on the LDLC side.
Oh, 2 AWPs here for Titan. Awesome stuff. Awesome to see 2 AWPs on the T side, I gotta say.
The Moser is running people.
Yeah, this is very interesting.
But are they going to crash?
We haven't seen a lot of A main aggression from LDLC thus far. Happy and MBK are moving towards A main. In fact, they're going to pull the aggression out right now. It's a quick double frag, though, for Titan. Smith's going to come in with 1 frag. He's got to hold on for dear life. He needs the cavalry to arrive, but that's 2 quick frags for Smith as they try to make their way into the site, and he's done a great job.
Look how he rotates
sees
his
the
position
barrel.
as well.
He gets to the frag. Kali drops to the floor cold. His existence now is alone with the bomb and 12 points of health. What a round from Smith. What a round.
Again, oh well, we'll talk about it after the round. We have existence here. There's only a bomb to protect him. Gets shot in the chest. That's going to be a shirt in the laundry for tomorrow. But Smith with excellent play there. Got an important frag.
So clutch.
Just right out. Just kind of all middle of the site. Doesn't give a damn. Taking out the player. Then rotates all the way around towards the forklift area. So he's completely unpredictable. Gets a free kill on the second guy with the AWP. So excellent decision making there from Smith.
He looks so calm in the chaos. And that was the pick attempt there from Kali through the smoke. Didn't get anything. And LDLC playing a tight to middle round. They only have 1 towards B and 3 towards middle. So they got the crossfire. Well, not really a crossfire setup. But in fact, are they going to try to push up? In fact, a lot of damage dealt to Smith through the smoke. And Smith is, Kiyoshima rather, going to actually make the jump up. As Smith backs away on 15 health. He's been really shot very low. Oh, Pixel was
seen
spotted.
that booty.
Oh, 23 health. And if he tosses a grenade, he doesn't have an HE. Oh, that is so gutting there for Kenny S. And Happy jumping around. And there's the smoke. Going to be a torrent of frags
They've
as
lost the
Kyoshima
bomb.
goes for the flank.
Gonna have to go and retrieve it now, and the CTs know that, which is why
Oh!
you see rotations.
Oh, that hurt. That was nice by Kenny S. 3-on-1 now. And he's going to have to try to do as much damage, see if he can survive.
Yeah, I think he's going for the economical pressure now because 30 seconds to retrieve the bomb and get back to the bomb site. That's two very obvious paths he would be taking there should he manage to get those frags. So he's going to try and survive, but also try and slaughter as many players as possible. And he could get himself a 1v1 here. There's no support for the Kyoshima, but he looks the wrong way. Kyoshima does get the frag, and we'll pick up the AWP as well. So free money there for LDLC. 7-6. This is very close at the moment.
They can't buy. Titan cannot buy now. That is nuts. They're on so much cash.
But we've seen what they can do when they can't buy.
Yep.
You saw Existence throw that smoke into mid from near that blue barrel, blue container, sorry.
Evening up the money, and Kali's actually going to go full buy. Interesting stuff.
He's going to go full Rambo here.
All right, so Kali's actually going to be the one with the AK-47. That's an AK that might just be held on or touch the hands of every single player on Titan if Kali gets dropped here immediately. Oh, got the spot. Oh, what a shot there from Kali. Beautiful stuff.
Such perfect positioning from these players. They know their angle so well, especially Happy. Seems to always be shooting people through smoke and walls.
And this is going to allow Kenny S now to move up middle. This is the game plan.
Look at the CT rotation from B. They're moving fast right now.
But Kenny S picked up the weapon. He picked up the AWP. Kenny S going to run into two players. Misses the first shot. They're going to be up on his face right now. And Kyoshima will be the one to end him as he goes in for the double. There's one more player to find, and Kyoshima has no qualms with making that frag. Now as Maniac is going to find his death at the hands of Kyoshima as well, who did hold on to that AWP. So a nice four-man there from Kyoshima as we go 8-6. And James, you were saying the tide is turning for Titan. But now LDLC, they've calmed the ocean, and it's now basically anyone's game once again.
Well, the AKs are out for Titan, so anything can happen in this round. They've got 4 smokes on the board and 6 flashbangs and a Molotov, so this round is anyone's. But these AWPs may dictate the pace.
So it's a standard kind of picking round where they wait for any aggression to meet them and to catch it and to try to just generate threat towards both bomb sites. And eventually, I imagine they'll probably go for a delayed mid-take, but LDLC being really passive. Oh, what in God's name? Did we just see that through the wall?
No. Did that just actually happen?
Yeah, through the wall. Let's see. You can see the bullets right there. Beautiful.
No. Did that...
It did.
Just actually happen.
It did, but we're going to see a push on to B storage here coming in from Maniac, who is going to try to get close to the smoke. They do want to get that delayed mid-take, but losing Kali early on is certainly painful, as Kali does such a great job from Squeaky. There's the wall of smokes to get themselves from middle. That's such a smart incendiary there. And look at this, LDLC with another one, another incendiary. They know the B split's coming. They're delaying it. They're getting in position. And now Titan are funneling in to the defense of LDLC. It's almost too easy. It's exactly what they planned for. And it's a great first half for both teams, in fact, turning up 9-6. I don't think either side will be disappointed.
It's like they're listening. We say Happy's great at shooting people through smoke and walls, and he goes all the way through the breeze blocks. Nothing can stop this man from ripping heads on Cash. This is ridiculous.
The thing for me that was amazing about that round was actually... Okay, that wall bound was pretty good. But
I want to see threads all over HLTV, Happy WTF. I want to see the whole thing on the front page. But
the cool thing was that as soon as the wall of smokes hit, boom, 2 Molotovs, exactly where the push is supposed to come from LDLC. They knew exactly what to do. It is great to see. That's how teams need to react in that situation. And they had the incendiaries there to deal with it.
LDLC with the military level tactics at the moment.
It's very strong comeback from Titan's big economy. But we are into the pistol round of the second half. LDLC going to try to break the A bomb site. The smokes are going to go in now. And we'll have to see what kind of defense we're looking at right now. So far, MBK will eliminate a single player. There's another one going down at the back of the site as LDLC are locking down the A bomb site. They are 4 men to the 3. It's a nasty tank there. Dirty stuff from MBK. Kenny is left on 2 points of health. Happy going to find himself a kill onto Kali, and now it's looking all too good for LDLC as Titan, last man, Last hope rests with existence as he does go down. So LDLC win the pistol round. And it's going to be interesting now to see what Titan do in this position. Last half, Titan, or rather LDLC in Titan's position, they actually went for the full buy, CZ armor on everybody. We get a single scout on Kenny S, and a few nades, 2 smokes, a flash, and pistols and armor. So it's more or less the same idea.
Big popper pump, but he's in the back, so let's concentrate on what's in front of him right now. Let's see if he gets some frags later on. Smiths with that spray control on the P90, very nice. Oh, he gets a tag there as well. Just a bit of pre-fire then, shoot someone in the toes.
Drive-by is real.
Come on, Shoxy. The suspense. That's not a good angle. Okay, how do Titan retake this?
They don't.
A CZ,
they just go for
a
exits.
5-7, a scout.
They just go for exits. Oh, brutal stuff there. Oh, we get a team kill. And yeah, lucky for LDLC that it's not minus 3,300 anymore. Instead of it's just minus 300. But yeah, they just had to go for exits. And if we think back to the first half, the same response from LDLC in their situation, pistol armor, but LDLC did the damage, and that was the difference. And this time, Titan did no damage, and now this can get out of control.
Katie stabbed down to 85 HP on this eco from Titan. And the score was close enough at half-time that Titan can still get back into this round despite losing the pistol here. Into the match, sorry.
Look, they're just going straight in, and there's no one home. Someone left this post on A.
Oh dear.
The guy on A was asleep, and everyone is on the site. LDLC, I mean, obviously, Titan going with a bit of a gamble with the USPs, but it's looking pretty good. They've only lost 1 guy so far, and Kali picked himself up on AK.
Ooh.
Not going to hold on to that for long.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 players dead for LDLC.
He's only got 4 bullets. He swapped his pistol out for 4 bullets, so that's unfortunate for existence.
He's going to get taken down.
He was not long for this world.
No. All right, so 12-6. LDLC are starting to run that money, run that momentum. And Titan, they have to do it. They have to break LDLC now because they don't have the liberty. Look at the rounds.
Look at their money. They're still rolling with the P90s.
Oh, yeah. Make that money. Make that money.
But again, this is like Titan's buy round. They're like, we don't care. P90 time. You know, and that's a psychological thing.
It's also cost efficient as well. Very cost efficient.
It's also cost efficient, yes.
I just ruined it.
If you're counting your pennies, guys, keep your P90s.
Oh, yeah. Especially as they do have they have 3 AKs. So if they actually let the AK players go for the picks, then and let the P90s just run and gun if they're trying to run into a site, then they can, they keep things very optimal. And if we do get the pickup as well, if we do get the pickup when it comes to those kills, that is some M4s there for LDLC. So, oh, happy! Oh my god. It never ceases. The wall bangs never end. Alright, so we do have LDLC expressing much caution so far. And it does seem to be that they're looking for an aggression from Titan. They want to catch someone off. They're using the time, and I definitely like that approach. And they are going to hit the B play now. The B split is going to come in. We do see the P90s, the AKs coming in. Kali with 1 kill, but that's all they're going to find just so far. There is still 1 player on the side. MBK going to take him down. Existence will fall. Maniac going to come in. That's a great double there from Maniac. He might just find the 3rd. Has to switch to the pistol. In comes Happy from the vents. Eliminates Apex. Maniac still in action though. Only 19 health, and he will get gunned down. MBK takes the round there. MBK added 3 kills to his snap track that round. That's a nice little notification, isn't it? All right, so 13-6, and LDLC are certainly, most definitely beginning to run away with this as Titan lost the buy round. And they're looking at an eco before they can buy again. And that basically means their next buy round is they're going to be fighting to keep LDLC away from match point. We do have a potential play over towards middle right now, as we can see from LDLC. Just clearing it out. They did actually smoke off sandbags, which is a quite interesting way to handle that position. We can see MBK that does get the pick there into existence. And they have so many options right now. And look at that. Happy making his way in, going to spot one player. They've stacked the A site. Happy is going to spot another player. That's going to really indicate exactly what's going on. They can make their way up short as well. Just that pincer movement onto the A site. They've already eliminated a few players, and the stack, they should know the stack is there. Yeah, there goes the grenade, as they are just clearing out the stack. And it looks very easy indeed. Kyoshima goes for the plant. Kenny is right there, though. Will actually pick himself up a kill, but that's going to be it. LDLC take another round, as expected. And we are going to go into a very, very precarious situation. 2 AWPs from Titan. This is the setup. This is the turning point, if there ever was to be one, for Titan, as they try to make this work. But LDLC, they're going to know what Titan is up to. They will just know. So it's going to be down to how they decide to react to the knowledge that they have. It's a pretty sure bet that after a round like that, Titan are going to be on 2 AWPs. And I'm sure that they've studied Titan demos. And we'll have to see now how this works. They do have what looks like a bit of an aggression coming in, busting through, punching a hole into the A site. Kyoshima opening things up onto the forklift, making his way around to the second frag there on the bomb site itself. Happy going to drop a player at the back and pick up the AWP. In fact, it was Smith. And that was Kenny S. Kenny S down with no return at all. And things are not looking good at all for for Titan. And that's going to mean potentially we could just be going to game.
Looks like Titan may soon find themselves versus Epsilon in the losers bracket for another French versus French standoff.
And that was the first match we saw today.
Indeed.
All right.
So may see a rematch there. Maybe Epsilon get revenge. But for the time being, Titan are still in this by the skin of their teeth. Only 1 round remaining for LDLC to send Titan packing, so to speak.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking incredibly good for them. And look at that from Smith. He is so defensively positioned there. And it looks like he's not going to catch anyone just yet, but Titan are going to take over the vent room as well. They do have a man there. It is Kali. Maniac able to pick up a kill onto Happy. So far so good for Titan. Ooh, nice flash there. Shox is going to capitalize. Nice punish there. And that is going to make it 1 man to the good for LDLC. As we do have a bit of a flank action coming in from Maniac. Could be the player to blow up the round if he's quick enough.
He needs to speed up, but it's a difficult one. He doesn't want to expose his position either. He could completely ruin this potential play here from LDLC, and that's going to be the first frag. And now it's an unknown, forcing LDLC to make a decision, and they make the right one, pushing through B vents, and that is going to be them onto the B bomb site right now. We have Existence holding things down. He's got a bomb in his control at the moment. He just needs to stay alive here. 35 seconds remaining on the clock here. Does go down to Smith though, all down to Maniac, and let's see where he is. He's not going to get to the bomb before Smith's. He could potentially get a 1v1 here though, if NBK is looking in the wrong place. Smith is going to plant the bomb. Maniac's just going to walk around YOLO.
Oh, no, he's been spotted. That's really dangerous. He's going to go down. That's a 16-6 scoreline. What a